currently taking the dogs for a walk just in a local park near us, but shortly I'll be going down to the allotment, and my plan today is to try and use some of the stones that are at the entrance of the allotment and using those as a sort of 45-degree border. So I'll take the bricks of the stones, lay them sort of on their sides but stack them on top of each other, sort of like a dominoes falling over, and then I'll use that to surround the plants and hopefully it'll stop me from walking onto them all the time. Also, it means that I don't need to use like wood that's going to decay over a few years, and it'll just be hopefully a permanent feature. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just out for a walk with the dogs, and this is the sort of knotweed that we're having to contend with around here. So you can see all of this weird spindly stuff is knotweed, and it's really invasive, and it grows really quickly, really tall. It kills off all the undergrowth, all the natural plants that are inside of there, and it can really fuck up a property as well because it grows so quickly and so invasively. And there's just loads of it growing naturally nearby what is a natural path. Alongside that, you've got this horrible Himalayan balsam, which are these sort of like really hollow watery tubes, and they do the exact same thing. And other than these few trees that have been left standing, there's not much else growing in these woods other than some nettles now, because it has literally taken over most of the habitat, apart from the local kids as well. We were getting to start pulling out some balsam, do some good. So I've just arrived on the plot, and I'll give you a quick update. So quick plan today was to get these bricks into this border here, and just to border it off really. Every time I come down here I keep stepping on it, so I want to have some way of knowing that it's there. This has still got some garlic in it. And then here's the potatoes that I planted a couple of days ago, maybe last week. They're doing really well. The rhubarb's come back in. Tomatoes are still doing okay, maybe need a bit of a water. The courgette or cucumber, whatever that is. Peppers, forgot. Tomatoes need a bit of a water, but this rhubarb's doing really well again. And then I was gifted some plants the other day by Woody, and they're still doing okay. You give them a bit of a water. Here we are. Let's get digging. Now, I don't have much of a plan other than putting in that border, so I'm going to water some of the plants first of all. I need to get the hose pipe connected to do that, so let's do that now. Now, one thing I did get last, or bring down with me, is another hosepipe adapter, so that I can actually use the hose rather than just squirting off everywhere, which is what it's currently doing. So we need to fix this by putting a hose lock on the other one, because right now this is just going to run off and water down here where it's being piped into, which isn't terrible, just water the garden for now, but I'd like to be able to turn that on and off and actually use the hosepipe, because this is a three-way split. I've got two choices. One, I could just pipe it in whenever I need it to whichever one I want. The better option would probably be if I can put another hose lock here and then use it as and when I need it. So we'll do that now. So we'll start by turning the water off. Spiders. And these are what I got from B&Q. Little open close valves, so we'll stick the hose on that, and then yeah, we'll have full control. So that's inlet now, so I don't need one for this one because it's the hose, and that's going to have a cannon, a gun on the end. Cannon. So then I can just put the other hose lock on this one. Granted, it's not got a pipe fitting now, pipe clamp. I can just turn the water off and that's Stops the pressure building up, maybe. Okay, let's see how it goes. So you off, and then you in, so hose pipe. Hose pipe needs a gun. Let's get the gun. Into our hose. That should be everything. Just going to turn the water back on. Let's see if that now works for us. See if we have control of the water flow and can use the spray gun. Water's on. Turn it a bit more. Really test it. It's a warm day today. Not done anything yet apart from move and pull and screw. Oh. Got sweat on. Okay, so now let's look at our contraption. So we've got this which goes to our irrigation. That's no longer spewing out water, as we can see. Stopped flowing, which is just before the red barrel. If we check this one, there's pressure, which is our inlet, which is good. Ignore this. We'll now turn that to on. Heard pressure build and it seems to be holding. That's good. That one's off, but that's okay. We want that to be off. This comes through to our hose, which is now under pressure as well. Okay, so cool. If I now then take you down to our potato patch. Do we? Come on. Do we have water? Hey. Oh. So, I don't think we have a kink. Oh, yes we do. There it is. Let's get this all out. Okay, with our hose unkinked, let's see how this now goes. Oh shit! We've got force. That's good. It's good. Here you go, potatoes. Have some water. In fact, let's try and soak you. Full. I'll blast them. I want to soak them. Cone mist stream. Don't know. That's a bit heavy-handed, isn't it? Okay, that goes miles. Yo. Goes for miles. Sounds like a vertical. What's vertical do? Okay, that's right. It's almost like a soaky. Do that a bit. Now that we've done that, let's turn the water off, disconnect our hose, and let it go back to the next person that needs it. No, that's opening it more. Tighty righty. That's it. And then we're going to disconnect this bit. Just another hose lock. That's it. Wind our hose back in. I'll go and close up the cupboard in a second. Just wanted to get the shot of me walking with the hose. That's all. So going back to the actual plan for today, let's try and build this border. Again, what I'm going to try and do is take a bunch of these bricks that were left behind for me and put them around this border where there's some garlic, and then de-weed some of the area. Not sure if I'll have enough bricks, but we'll find out. So this is the sort of effect that I'm going for. But to achieve that, I'm going to need to level up the bed and make sure it's all as even as it can be. But then we can dig that back in for a nice border all the way across. Oops. So I'm not sure of the best way to do this. Because I've got this sort of trench. I need to look at how to lay them. I can't just lay them flat. Could do, but I need loads of bricks. So I'll just have them like this above the bed. But what I really like to do is to put them like this all the way across. Now to do that, I need to stack them up. But I've got no sense of coordination. And I know there's a better way of doing this. It's probably like using a square or something. I've got a square, but it means you have to get up and use it, or pretend to know how to use it. So I'm going to avoid that for now and just carry on pretending and see how far we get. If anyone knows of a faster way, keep it to yourself. Not interested. I am interested, just not right now because you're not here. If you were, it would be quite helpful. I could use the advice, but you're not. So don't. Else I'll turn off the comments or something. Yeah, that's kind of almost sturdy. All right, first pass, first attempts. Not too shabby. Some dirt back in. Just space for the next part. This first one. So that's the first bit. You can see coming down there. We're going to join it here. That's the path that just been cut out. Alongside this. There we go. That way next as well. Hopefully be able to save these onions that are still bedded. First brick, you're going to go like that, maybe, like that, and then there's something end on you, maybe, yeah, that kind of makes sense. You need to go like that, right? Okay. And the way to end bricks. So you just need to go like that. Like that. Okay. some more bricks. Do this first. Okay, now I've got my gimbal and tripod. So let's see how this goes, see if it's any better. I want to collect some bricks and carry on building a wall. Build a wall. No political party has endorsed this podcast. Feels something straight enough line. Didn't book that time. There's a small part here where it's not plumb, so I'm just trying to add some extra space to it so that it almost sits flush. Here's what we're up to. It's a bit wonky, but we can fix that. A lot of lifting, a lot of digging. Got a bunch of the weeds out as well. Well, that's me for the day. Did a little bit more cleaning of the paths, so they're all clean now. You can actually see them, which is nice. Unkinked the hose, put the full bed, gave that a bit of a water in as well. Dare I say, it looks pretty good. Now I'm going to go home, have a shower. That's me for the day. Productive day.